Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Spotlight on Suppliers by Joffy. I'm Nadia, and this is Tanisha, and we will be your hosts for today. We're here joined with Syaifullah from East Interlink. Thank you for being here with us. It's a pleasure. And if you're ready, we can jump right in. Can you tell us about yourself, your role, and your business?
Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Syaifullah. I'm the GM for this East Interlink. Basically, our business before this, we are running like Nasi Arab. It's Arabic cuisine. But my background before this was in travel agent called Heavily Escape Holiday. But because of the pandemic, because of the COVID-19, after lockdown on March 2020, we start our new business, ready to eat food under Sumatra brand. Which is we cover another business called East Interlink.
What made you want to go into Arab cuisine during COVID?
Basically, because my passion is in travel line. Because if let's say you go to Langkawi, anything that you need in Langkawi, I will be able to provide you. But I have one weakness. Our business have one weakness because we only focus on B2B, and our main market was Europe market. And after the lockdown, the border of the country closed, so we have no business at all. And we see that business that never stop is food. And we want to relate because I have no experience in terms of the F&B, but I have experience in terms of travel. So me and my partner start to discuss on how we can relate food and travel. So that is where we start to produce ready-to-eat food called Sambal Daging Dendeng, and we rename it under Sumatra brand. It is because Sambal Daging Dendeng originally from Sumatra. So we named it under Sumatra, but of course, Sumatra, we cannot put the name of the state or the name of the city as our brand. We just make it SUMATRAA. Means Sumatra is from Terengganu. Sumatra, Suma is semua, Tra is try. So we want everyone to try our food. So that is how we call the Sumatra. But anyhow, when people see the Sumatra, they will think about Sumatra in Indonesia. Yeah. So
I know you said that you started because F&B is the industry that never stops, especially during COVID. But were there any particular challenges that you faced because of the MCO?
Yes, because as in travel line, I've settled at home. And when the first week of MCO, the lockdown on the 18th of March, we are still busy with sending the guests go back to their countries. And I'm very happy in 2 weeks because I can stay at home. But after 2 weeks, I feel lost. I got nothing to do because we always a busy businessman. We go there, go here, meeting up appointment, go sales call, and so on. And suddenly we need to stay at home. And tourism in the world is the most affected industry. So the challenge is that we have no idea what to do. And after we see a lot of suddenly food coming like sambal, popcorn, and so on. We start to think we need to create something that can relate with travel. At least after the borders start to reopen again, we can sell the product to our guests who want to go for travel overseas or inbound. So that's how we start to think, but we have no experience to do B2C because our background is B2B. So from there, I learned. So I participate a lot of classes, the marketing classes, how to target for B2C. And it's quite challenging but fun because we can learn a new things. But the most difficult thing for me is I know nothing about F&B and I need to learn about it. And I know nothing about B2C and I need to learn about B2C as well.
Are you still taking the challenges up until now? The classes up until now?
Yes.
So now it's your main target is airlines only, or do you distribute to others as well?
Everywhere. Currently, for online, we also participate in other B2C online platform, but for the B2B only Droppy as of now, and also for the hypermarket, we already under Aeon under Machun Mart, and then the next week we be in Village Grocer and also Big Market.
Congratulations!
Thank you
that
very
sounds
much.
very great.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to understand what you would like to achieve with your business, how do you personally define business success? Would it be like money, like sales, or freedom, creative expression of your innovation?
For me, freedom in making decision. That is the best how to measure the business success. Because in terms of money, I believe every business always not enough money. So, but in terms of freedom in making decision, because everything we do, we need to make a quick decision. So that is the best about business, because the more we make the decision, it's okay to do mistake. It's good to do mistake, but don't repeat. The more we do mistake, the more we learn. So I feel the success of the business when we have the freedom to make the decision. We no need to rely on anyone to do the decision for us. So that is what I can define on the business success. But now I don't feel I really success yet, because I still doing a lot of mistakes though. Yeah.
All right. Do you feel like there's a difference between what inspired you to start your business and with other people starting their business as well? Is what's the drive that keeps you going with growing Far East Interlink?
For me, patient, because before that I used to work in hotel. I used to work since 2010 until 2018. But I start to do business in 2016. Of course, I do part-time business. But from 2010 until 2018, I working with a few hotels. It's very fun. But then I don't have freedom for me. When we have take leave, we need to get the approval from the bosses and so on. And from there, I need to go out from the comfort zone. But it's not easy, because from outside, from the Facebook, from the YouTube, and now it's TikTok, people see business is good, business is the best. We can go travel, we can have a big car, we can have a big company, big house, but it is not the way it is. But we can choose a few of them as our ideal to inspire us. For me, I have a few that I really like it, and I follow him. In fact, he is my mentor to see how the journey of him in doing business.
Wow, that's really great. I think we'll move on to talk a little bit about Far East Interlink with Joffy. I'll hand it over to Tanisha.
Hello. First of all, thank you so much for your comprehensive answers so far.
Thank you, Tanisha.
So, okay, moving on to your experience with Joffy. First of all, could you tell us how you found out about Joffy?
From Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because Droppy basically a new thing for me, because we can find a lot of B2C online platform in the market. But because my background is B2B, so I want to check what is the online platform that doing B2B. And when I search, and this Droppy keep chasing me, because I think you do a very high marketing on ads. So keep chasing me, I start to sign up. And I feel impressed with your customer service, because the moment when I register, and it just take about 2 days, no, within 1 day, they call me and approach me. Do you want to sign up with Droppy and so on, and introduce about the shop, the Droppy, and then I sign up. And then after that, someone from marketing called me, and then I asked anything that I can do, because anyone who take care of me, they need to be patient with me, because I be aggressive asking questions. So, but Droppy is very patient. Especially, I need to give a big thanks to who is your marketing manager before. I think we done already.
Was it June?
It's a girl. No,
June.
Malay.
I think that was a while ago.
I forgot, and then HQ, and then I got contact with HP, and all of them really fast respond. Anything I ask, and they will reply me within an hour. But I know, because like HP, she is very busy, meet up with vendors and so on. But she will text me back within an hour.
All right, that's great. So, but what was the first initial thing that made you interested in trying out Joffy? Was it the fact that it was a B2B business? Or?
Because of B2B.
Mm-hmm.
Because of B2B. Yeah, because for me, B2C, we need to do a lot of work, and then the business also not very consistent. Because the more we do marketing, we will get more sales. But for B2B, if let's say we really take care of our customer, so we will get consistency, even though not big, but consistent. But I really care about the consistency, and then that's why I feel I want to try Droppy. And then I also try to search about Droppy, and then quite impressive your journey, and how you start, and how you grow, and how you get the government attention. So I also learned a lot from Droppy. Not really become your vendor, your supplier, but I learned also from your system.
That's amazing. So what's your favorite part about using Joppy?
I think the most is the people. I think the customer service. In terms of your people, you have great people inside the company. Yeah, so that what me impressed because you don't use robot 100%. Because more of the system they are using robot, they're using AI and they are using chatbot. But for Droppy, I think mostly you are still using human. Yeah, for me, human touch is still important.
Amazing. And how often do you use Joppy?
And we always update in Droppy. Yeah, I don't say I log in every day, but then at least once a week, because nothing much to for me to explore. Because I'm only selling ready to eat food, sama daging dendeng. So I just need to ensure all the detail is good, and also the allotment is there, the inventory is there, then enough for me.
So I'm glad to hear that that our team has been helping. We hope that we can continue on with your journey to grow your business. So just to end the call, we're gonna say some final words. As a business owner for yourself, what is the most valuable lesson that your business has taught you?
um, like I mentioned before this, the business is not easy, but we must do in terms of consistency. Because in the business, not really about marketing. It's all about networking, about the operation, about the management. It's a lot. And then if let's say you think marketing can make your business sustain, you are wrong. You need to learn a lot of things. You need to know the overall triangle of the business module. So if let's say you can understand that, it's good. But if let's say you think you need to do more marketing and only that we can sustain a business, this is not. I don't say wrong, but not 100% correct.
Do you have any advice for small local businesses that are trying to navigate, especially during MCO?
Not really, but then what I feel now, because last year the business really good because everyone want to do business. So when everyone want to do business, we can have a lot of affiliate and also agents under us. But now it's not the era of everyone to want to do business. Now it's everyone they feel comfortable with what we have now. So this year the trend is totally different than last year. So if let's say we can follow the trend, we need to always follow the trend. If let's say we use the last year trend to do business for this year, then we give a negative impact. Because this year the trend is different, but I don't think I have time to tell what is the difference. But keep learning and keep studying on the trend of the business.
Okay, now for your end personally, is there a quote that you live by?
Yeah, I have two quotes always follow me since 2014. From my mentor. One is my dad and one is my real mentor. From my dad is our job is to. In Malay is kerja kita buat. Kerja kita buat dan buat. Don't ask when the God want to give us. Oh, the God will always give us at the right time and at the right place every time. So that is from my dad and my mentor that we see Saiful. We must look forward. Kita harus berjalan ke depan, bukan ke belakang. So this one, even though that's why if even though this pandemic really impact me as in travel life a lot because we need to liquid a lot of things because of the pandemic. We have no fund, we have no money, and we have no backup plan because we never know that we are going to have lockdown in March 2020. But because of this motivation, keep me moving. If we cannot do this, we can do that. If we can do that, we can do another thing. So that what make me move. These two always follow me everywhere.
That's really great quotes. I'll be sure to remember them as well.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's actually all the questions that we have for today. Tanisha, do you have anything else to add?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay,
That's it for me. Thank you so much, Syaifullah, for joining our interview. Thank you for giving us your time. And before we end, we'd just like to wish you all the best with your business with East Interlink. And I hope you continue to thrive. And Droppy, our team is really excited to be part of your journey.
Thank you, Miss Nadia. Thank you, Anisha, for your invitation.